My name is Sarah. I'm a second-year media student. For girls, the most important thing is fashion, but I like the stuff that used to be stylish. That's vintage. When I was in China and about to go to UK, I was browsing through fashion websites, blogs, magazines. There are quite a lot of vintage stuff in them. It's really amazing since it is very difficult to get vintage stuff in China. Around 1 year ago, on my way to the city center, I saw a small shop full of vintage stuff. I got inside, spent quite a lot of time looking at almost every item they got. I couldn't resist, and I bought myself 5 dresses and 3 handbags that day. After I back home, I told each of my friends about the shop, about the things I got from it. There are 2 reasons I love vintage style. First, the design of clothing reflects the life of whole decades. It feels almost like a different world. And it's not like the clothing we found in Topshop, which are worn by too many girls. A lot of vintage clothing are made by hand in small tailor shops, which means they could be the unique. And of course, there are a lot of vintage stuff mass-produced, but I really prefer the tailored clothing because their quality is much better and the texture is simply fabulous. Second, if you have money, it doesn't mean you can get the things you already in mind. If you want to buy a Chanel's bag, you can go to every Chanel's boutiques around the world. For vintage, you have to go to the shop, search through each item to find one piece which attracts you, surprises you, even touches you. Well, it's easier to show. Let's go have a look. Actually, there are 2 shops here. The one downstairs is Catherine's. The upstairs belongs to her mother. Her mother sells more old stuff like before 1980s, and Catherine sells more recent stuff. I think it's really interesting to find the people have the same hobby as you. Chat with them, you can get more information about vintage. Sometimes they will tell you a little story behind the dress or the camera. Sometimes they will show you the items they get recently really proud of. I dream to have a vintage shop like this. Quite a nice place, right? And I wish it comes true.
You recorded me?